Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jack Rein, and I'm the National Services Director for a company called Ecology Incorporated. And I want to thank you for joining us today at our webinar. Ecology is a Greek word which means the science or the study of remedies. I want to introduce you to a brand new product today. It's called the Medtainer. But first, I want to introduce you to my friend. Her name is Jane.
This is Jane. Jane is 84 years old and she suffers from Alzheimer's disease. This is Jovi, her caregiver. Jovi's going to give Jane her morning meds. He puts them into a new device called the Medtainer. He grinds them into a powder in about 15 seconds. And then he places the powder into a glass and pours a liquid, either water or an Ensure, into the glass. He fills a syringe with the medication, and he gives it to Jane. A few minutes later, we have a little chat.
How you feeling?
Let me wipe your face.
Feeling okay.
Atta girl. This is the Medtainer. As you saw in the video demonstration, it's really easy to grind medication with the Medtainer, but let me tell you a little bit about the container itself. The Medtainer is made of FDA-approved number 5 polypropylene. It's waterproof, smell-proof, heat-resistant, leach-resistant, and certified child-resistant. Our child-resistant certification comes from a company called Child Related Research in Murray, Utah. We get the question from our customers all the time, are you ASTM certified? The American Society of Testing and Manufacturing is a very, very good international society. CRR in Murray, Utah takes it about 10 steps further. We have a 100% rating for child resistance from Child Related Research, and we'd be pleased to show you both the testing results, the testing parameters, and of course our certification with you if you decide to order the Medtainer. Let me show you how it works. We open the child-resistant cap, and this of course is the thing that separates the Medtainer from everything else on the market today. It's a built-in grinder. Now this is a 20 dram sized Medtainer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some medication in the Medtainer, probably more medication than you would use in one dosage, but as you saw, Jovi put 6 different medications into Jane's Medtainer before he ground them up. So here's how it works, okay? So now time it with me. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And as you can see, anybody can do this. Now if we take a look, we still have a couple of chunks in there. So after about 15 seconds, this is the consistency of the medication that you get from a Medtainer. And as you can see, with very little differences, that's a fine powder. Now that can easily be put into a pudding, an Ensure, or as you saw in the video, Jovi simply put it in a water and put it in a syringe and then delivered it to Jane. These are commercial pill crushers and pill grinders. One comes from CVS, one comes from Walgreens. Let me show you how the pill crusher works, basically with the same amount of medication. So we place the medication in the pill crusher, and then it's essentially just a pressure thing. And again, from a resistance standpoint, almost anybody can do this. We're going to do this a couple of times, okay? And last but not least, one more. Now let's see what kind of consistency we get with the pill crusher. I'm doing this in real time for a purpose. You can see that the pill crusher delivers chunks. That's a pretty good illustration. This is a commercial pill grinder. It has these little grinding teeth. We've used this a bunch of times to make certain that we get the testing protocol correct. We'll put the same amount of medication into the pill grinder. And then again, we'll use the same amount of time, 10, 15 seconds, and we'll see what kind of consistency we get with a pill grinder. And one more time. Okay. And that is the consistency that we get with a pill crusher. Oh, you also have to have a toothbrush handy because all of these little teeth have medication in them, whereas the Medtainer gives you a much more accurate dosage. Let's talk about contraindications just for a moment. You wouldn't want to use the Medtainer with time-release medications, and you wouldn't want to use it for enteric-coated medications unless you ground enteric-coated medications and utilized something in the way of a pudding or an ensure to make certain that the patient's stomach lining was protected. But again, enteric-coated medications, we probably wouldn't want to grind those. The other thing, and let's be a little more obvious here, we wouldn't want to do gel caps, we don't want to do gummy bears, we don't want to do those compressed vitamin supplements that are made from different components. We even had a nurse that tried to grind Altoids and Tic Tacs. It's candy, and so you wouldn't want to try to grind candy simply because it gums up the works. So those are the things, and we try to make it really obvious. I like to use the term Walmart smart, because this is such an elegant, easy thing to do, and it's a really great product to use. Let's talk a little bit about utilization. Now, you can utilize this particular product in several different ways. The first way would be as part of an admissions pack. If you're admitting a patient to an organization or a care facility, you can use it as a discharge pack or discharge gift if you're sending a patient home. And certainly if you're a home health care giver, you can utilize Medtainers one at a time, and you can get them from your parent organization or you can order them directly. The other thing I want to talk about basically is size. We can order single units, one at a time. You can certainly order a box of Medtainers. There are 12 Medtainers in each box. You can order a case of Medtainers at a time. There are 12 boxes of 12 Medtainers in each box. And for larger organizations, we have pallet sizes and half pallet sizes and different case sizes. So we can really take care of your organization however you wish us to do. On screen, you're going to see our ordering information. You can order from us directly. The website is ecologyinc.com. You're probably on the website right now. We thank you for coming on with us. Certainly on Facebook and social media, we have all sorts of contact information that we put up there. Our distribution arm here in California is D&C Distributors. That's dncdistributors.com. Our phone number, we have a toll-free number, 844 number up there for ordering. And if you have any questions, we're going to make certain that we keep our question and answer session open. That's a live question and answer session that's going to be open for at least 10 minutes, up to 30 minutes after this particular session has ended. And that's pretty much it. We very much look forward to doing business with you. We think we have a spectacular product here and we're getting great results in the field. So once again, on behalf of all of us, the entire sales and executive staff here at Ecology Incorporated and D&C Distributors, I know your time is very valuable. I want to thank you for it, and I hope you have a spectacular day. Thanks for watching.